All right. So, hey everyone. Nick from Nick's Crossing here. We are live here on a Saturday, and we're testing out some new gear tonight, guys. We got a new microphone plugged in that I just picked up. So, please feel free to comment about that, whatever you guys are hearing. I know I started a little bit early, but I'm trying to clear up some of the audio and visual issues on the channel. So, if you guys can hear me and if it sounds good, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the chat. I've been working with the camera settings a little bit too. Sounds good. So does it sound better than the old laptop? I know Roscoe's been here. First comment tonight, Roscoe, you've been in here for a while, so you would know the difference for sure of the different mics and stuff. So hopefully it sounds better than what we had. Just spent a couple bucks on a microphone. I actually used to use for anyone that's like the original listeners of the channel in the early days. We are early tonight. So for a couple of the guys that remember the old microphone I used to use, that involved a lot more than this. Is a USB microphone. 5 out of 5. Is that what you're saying? What's up, old low? We also have coffee tonight. Not drinking alcohol tonight, or sorry, adult snacks or cold snacks. Looks and sounds good. Okay, that's a plus. Really do appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I got a new microphone. Looking for an affordable option. The laptop mics are really tinny these days, and it's funny. I'm using a Mac for the live streams. You think it'd have like the best audio visual quality. Well, this Mac is quite old, and I just bought a microphone. I'm not like right up on it. It's right here. It's just one of these Yetis. Oh, now they're calling them the Yeti. God, Orb. When I was a kid, they had the Yeti Snowball and then the Yeti, what do you call it? The Blue Yeti, which is like the giant microphone. So hopefully it sounds good. It's not clipping out. Look at the settings here. YouTube doesn't really give you a lot of tools to use for the live streams. Any of my fellow YouTubers in here, it's pretty basic. I know I'm getting some interference to this side here. That's just the light shear. So if I get that away from, well, it is what it is. But that's just the way it's going to be. That's just the LEDs affecting the camera and all that. It's just how it is. We got a couple comments in here. So, Roscoe, thank you so much. We also have Old Low, Peter Rothwell, good evening, and Anfield Railroad and the Loft. Hopefully you're doing all right, everybody in there. And question regarding the PRR paint schemes. Uh-oh. Is it yellow gold or just yellow? I think it's just it depends what you're looking at. So the writing's like a gold yellowish color, and then the handrails are definitely yellow. Oh man, the comments are pouring in. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping in. And we're just starting the live stream. I just started a little bit earlier. Probably go till about 9-ish or so. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's get into comments here. But yeah, for the PR, I believe the handrails would be yellow. The writing on some of the engines is like a goldish yellow and then a yellow. From what I was told at the museum, and there's a lot of Pennsy Railroad fans in here, at the museum, the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania, the gentleman I talked to about paint told me that specifically that it really all depended on what the paint shops had, or where it was all locational. So there are many paint shops or little shops. Like we had the Wilmington shops, which is now used by Amtrak. You had Altoona. You had small basic shops that do touch-up work. It was really what they had on hand, especially when it came to painting the Brunswick green. From what he told me, it was like 1 part lead emulsifier, which is like the black, and then 2 parts green. That's why it's almost like a black color for all that Brunswick green. So it really depended on what shade. But usually everything was painted in the same place originally. And then it would move on to like final production stuff and detail work, stenciling. So it really depends. But that's what I was told at the museum, because I was asking about paint, because I'm like, why is this one? I mean, a lot of stuff at the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania has been touched up from the Conrail days. So a lot of it's not perfect. But he did explain to me about different paint colors, because even looking at like pictures and stuff in magazines, you'll see engines going by, and they look like two different shades green or different shade of different reds and all that stuff. So it's just something to remember. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, let's got some more comments coming in. Don Peck, what's up? How's it going? Old Low, I've seen that. Been argued a ton. It's not worth arguing about paint, guys. So the railroads had, it was spread very thin, and there's not a lot of like places that would have like the same exact paint and the same exact mix. You know, think of this. You got like, it's the end of the day on a Friday. You want to go home and you just have this much paint left in a barrel. You're going to mix that into a newer barrel or something, or you're just going to go with it. You know what I mean? It's all situational. Brunswick green renders terrible. It's funny because like Train Sim, Brunswick green's very dark. It's almost like an olive green, but it's like depending on how you look at your settings, it could look different, but different models and such have different greens. So yeah, don't worry about it. Just you do you. If it looks too bright, just dull coat it, weather it a little, put some dirt over it, and it'll look great, I promise. And that's not me being like trying to slander the idea or anything, or make a joke about it. I'm like being serious. If it looks too bright, just dull coat it, a little bit of dirt, weather over top will look great, I promise. Short, hey DT Shortline, how's it going? Hunter Cohen, what do you think of DCC for O gauge? I think, oh god, a lot of you guys are going to kill me in here. I think it could save the hobby. To be honest with you, other than the fact that when you get into running that third rail, it might get a little tricky. What's up, DB Tech? How's it going? Oh, you're saying Lionel's rendering a Brunswick green. Lionel, I've seen more goofy things with the red. The cherry red for the rooftops of steam engines. Like my Mikado has two different color roofs. Like the tender roof is like a pink, and then the red on the engine hood or the roof of the engine is totally different. What's up, Daniel? How's it going? I got some other comments. Trainman 1993. Hello. Scott, how's it going? Great editing. I've been working on the layout, getting some scenic stuff done. Oh, that's cool. Chooch's Trains, how's it going? Rob Bradley, welcome to the channel. I haven't seen you in here before. Welcome. Try to keep mental notes of who's been here and such. So if you guys have been here before, great. I'll just seeing new people, new faces. It's always great. Oh yeah, so we got Casey Jones right here in HD. Oh yeah, these are the same mugs in the store that they'll give you like hot chocolate and coffee. It's pretty cool. I bought two of them. Alco diesels are bland compared to G. I think Alco stuff's weird. I love it. It's so goofy, and Alco, like compare an RS3 to like a GP7. It's just totally different planets. But I love them both, honestly. I'm more of an EMD fan, but Alco's to me, the way Alcos sound, it's just pretty simple. Like a lot of Alcos sound the same, but I love that the turbo wind. I like the C6 30s and all that. It's just crazy. But early diesels, I'm an EMD fanatic. It's just the way it is. I love them both, to be honest with you guys. Not judging anything, but I love my Alcos too. Good to see you. Like running train. Oh, hey, thank you so much for stopping in. Cool mug. The Big Boy Challenge. I actually do not own a Big Boy. I don't really have a desire to buy one. There's a lot of other pieces that would interest me more than a Big Boy at this time. Eventually I'll probably end up getting one, but there's a couple of other articulated steam engines that I would prefer over that right now, but eventually I'll get a Big Boy. Let's see. Old Low, Alco FA, PA units are so cool looking. I love the FAs. I've got a couple PA, or no, not PAs. I've got FAs. A lot of FAs. I've got two sets of Alco FAs. I got a Pensy set and then my Lehigh New Englands that I upgraded. They're awesome. I love them both. They're really cool. What's up, Keystone 1906 Productions? How's it going? Thanks again. Great job on the video from our train garden at the Fire Museum in Hanover. Hey, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I can't wait to get back there. And this time, I know it's Christmas time, guys, around this video when it was filmed. We went to the Hanover Fire Museum, which is really cool. There's just fire equipment everywhere. Great group of people. And at the end of the night, one of the guys are like, "Did you go upstairs and check out the layout?" And I was like, "Or the layout's upstairs." And I was like, "No, I didn't know." So there are more trains upstairs that I missed. But this year, 2025, we'll get back there and we're going to film upstairs and get all the train goodness. I'll get there earlier too, so I have time to like document the whole experience. But it was a lot of fun. We had a great time that night. What's up, Glenn Mead? How's it going? I wish Lionel RMTH would make PRR lines. West steam engines with the centered headlight. Oh, okay. That'd be cool. NW Class A, best articulate. I'm more of a Malay fan, but the Class A's they're on my list. If I could find like a nice Class A at York that's TMCC, I can upgrade it with some other goodness. That would be really cool. Oh, supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow. At Strasburg for the shop tour today. Saw 90 in the shed. 475 in the back shops after I caught 108. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was actually at Strasburg today too. We just wanted to get out of the house and do something. So we rode the 4:00 train today. I actually fell asleep on the train. I told Nikki, I said, good night. I crossed my arms, put my glasses on that are above my head right now, and went to sleep. And I rocked back to the station. And it was great. It was a really good nap. Hunter, yes, I have. A Reading Heritage Museum. It's a great one. I did a video there. If you're interested, check it out. It's on the channel. I did a video there, 3 years ago? At least 3 years ago. It was fun. Had a great time. It was awesome. But yeah, thunderstorms tomorrow. I gotta look at the weather. But yeah, just stay safe, guys. These storms, sounds like a front could be moving in or whatever. See what these storms are doing. Anyways, you guys are the title of this stream. I got some new cars, of course. Tomorrow's video I'll be filming is there's a notification on YouTube. It's for Monster Jam. There we go. Love watching Monster Jam, guys. Sometimes one channel live streams. It's pretty cool. But anyways, what do you call it? So the new cars I bought, I'll show you guys those in just a second. One of them's actually right here. I'll show you guys. This is a car that Nikki really wanted, and I got this up at East Main Trains up in oh God, I can't think of where it's at. It's in Maryland. Shoot. It's not Fairmont. It's oh God, I'm totally losing it. I gotta look it up. I need to look this up. It's driving me crazy. Let me see. East Main Trains. But anyways, guys, really good people over there. They're a newer shop. Check them out. East Main Trains. Thurmont, not Fairmont. Thurmont, Maryland. Thurmont. Nikki's listening. There we go. Thurmont, Maryland. And this is a car she really wanted, guys. And this is the Cohen Family Ice Cream Dairy tanker. It's a full-scale tanker car on a flatbed. And it says Lionel Lines, which I thought was really cool. It gives you that post-war feeling with a modern touch because it does say Lionel Lines underneath. And there you go. So I thought that was pretty sweet. Little pricey. It's a newer Lionel, but these are really cool. I've got the Cohen Family Ice Cream Caboose. I'm trying to get rid of that light in the back there. It's just the LEDs reacting with the screen. But there you go. So I thought it was just a fun car. And then on the back of this train, there's a new caboose. It's called an N5G. I'd never heard of an N5G before. Being a Pensy collector, got to buy every caboose I've ever seen. So, yeah. So Lionel actually made these. My other milk car is back there somewhere. I have a Borden's milk car that's semi-scale compared to this, but this is a dairy milk car. It almost looks like one of those the butter covers. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like Thanksgiving, you pull the butter out, over top of that. So there you go. I'm not sure if it's near Camp David. It's mostly near. It's closer to like Gettysburg area. Pretty unique car. Never saw that. These were made in the post-war too. The Borden's cars were pretty cool. We move up this train, put this car back in line here. Make sure at least it's on the track. We don't want any derails. I will say, guys, this car is not the most detailed. It also has like the blocky, cheap trucks that Lionel's doing, but it has a post-war style to it. So I'm not going to witch and complain about it, but it is a full-scale car. The trucks on it are not very detailed and also does not have sprung trucks. So they're like solid cast trucks, which you would expect more from like a post-war piece, but it says Lionel Lines on it. So I'm going to give him a break on this one, but you can see Lionel is still cheaping out on full-scale cars still. Let's see. Got a couple other comments in here. Baldwin and Lima thinking Steam would last forever. Yeah. Baldwin's probably my favorite. Baldwin's one of my favorites. It's like the style of their USRA stuff. It's just really cool. I've been around mostly Baldwin's my whole life, or they also have Juniata Shops engines, which I thought was really cool. The Blue Goose. I can't find a Blue Goose, guys, for under $1,000. I can't do it right now. I will not do it. There was a semi-scale Goose at the Strasburg Train Shop, but it looked like an oversprayed like 611. So we'll see. Old Ohio, how's it going? Better late than never, pretty much. We're watching the winter camp video. That's cool. Very cool. Greenberg, Rochester train show this weekend. First show I've been to. Didn't find anything. Rochester. I had family that lived up in Rochester. They're distant family, but I loved it up there. It was a lot of fun, especially going to Dinosaur Barbecue up there. Love Dinosaur. At the old Lehigh Valley train station. That there's also a lot of rail trails. There was a lot of railroad activity up in Rochester. But I went to was it Red Wings game up at the Red Wings Stadium? It used to be Frontier Field, and they stopped the baseball game because CSX was going through town with a huge intermodal train, and they actually had to stop the game because they were blowing the horn. And the umpire was like, "Halt!" Then the train went by. The whole train went by. I'm talking like 5 minutes later, and then he put his arms down and said, "Okay, go." He did the hand sign to the pitcher. I thought that was so cool. I was like, I've never seen a professional baseball. It's not MLB, but it's still professional baseball game get delayed because of a locomotive going by with a train. It was just so funny. Up at the York Revs, they have the baseball stadium right next to the old Western Maryland, and York Rail still uses it. And they blow the horn and stuff. They'll blow like "Let's Go Revs" on the horn and stuff, but they never stop a game. So it's cool. Let's see. There's a show at Walnut Port, PA. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna be stuck here cleaning up, getting ready for York, getting this house spick and spam tomorrow. I also have to film some videos for you guys to watch while I'm away. I've got a couple ideas. One of those is a diesel collection video, like talking about my collection. I thought about doing a series on that. Not trying to be like self-absorbed or whatever, but share my knowledge with you guys on some of the backstory of my collection, if you guys are interested in that, or about my favorite diesels in the collection, which are my GP7s and GP9s. They're my favorite locomotives, just because early diesel stuff is pretty cool. So I wanted to do a video talking about parts of my collection, put out one a week or so. And also I've got another potential video out on some new cars I picked up that I wanted to share that are very affordable for, I know, times are always tough. You want to buy something train wise, and something always happens. There's always that life catches up with you. And these cars are um, pretty cool. They're inexpensive, but they're very nice cars for what they are. And I want to do a video on those. Favorite diesel switcher? Oh God, got all the questions tonight. Let's see. Oh man, probably. I mean, I love SW switchers, like the early SW, like SW8s, stuff like that. I've got an SW1. Or is it right here? No, it's in the shop. It's in my back shop on the layout. My SW1. It's adorable. Like the trucks, it almost looks like a puppy or like a cat or kitten. When you first bring a kitten home, and the tail's like longer than its body, and the ears are huge. It's like, the kitten will grow into its body. That's how an SW1 is. It's like she'll grow into her trucks because it looks ridiculous. The trucks are like longer than the body. I would say like anything like SW wise. I do like Alco switchers, but I love those EMDs. It looked really cool. Diesel collection series, go for it. Okay. I just thought about talking about maybe like where I bought pieces, what I've done to stuff, the backstory on some of my collection. Oh yeah, the Baldwin stuff's cool. I always forget about Baldwin making diesels. We just talked about this in the chat. MP15. I got one of those. Where is it? I just saw it. Oh. There you go. MP15 right here. So, yep. This is, or it's an SWE14. I guess the box said MP15, so we'll go with that. But yeah, this is my Reading switcher I just picked up recently from, oh God, I'm losing it all, guys. Shoot. I'm definitely drawing a blank here. What's up, Dathan? How's it going, brother? How's it going, man? Yeah, this one's great. It's a PS2. I love the horn on this thing, and they did a great job with that. Sounds really very bold and just in your face horn. Really, really cool. God, I can't think of the hobby store I bought it from, and they're really cool too. They're over in Delaware. Totally forgot. Oh, I was telling Nikki today. Ever since I was sick with the bug, I've had a lot of brain fog, and it just kind of hits, and it sucks because I would be on the tip of something, and then I just kind of lose it. So it really, really sucks. No, not just trains. They're down south. Oh man, they're down in near Ocean City. Trainman, Reading MP15s never had that paint scheme, just on the SW1500s. Okay, so this says SW14. So yes, Seaside. That's it. I was thinking Seashore Hobbies. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Seaside Hobbies, great people, guys. Go check them out too. Just Trains is cool too. Pete's a dude like that. He's willing to make a deal. He's a good guy. Lots of cool stuff. He's got new stuff, old stuff, used stuff. Go check it out. It's awesome. Been dragging today. Didn't feel like going to catch Amtrak 203. Oh God, they're great down. Yeah, they're awesome. It's like Seaside and Just Trains. Who else we talk about? East Main, Iron Horse, and also Star Hobby are like my go-to hobby shops. If I have time, if I can get up there, Hennings is cool, and then also Nick Smith. Now, I've only been to Nick Smith like twice. I've only been to Hennings' shop maybe 4 times or so. It's just because of distance. It's all about the distance. White Rose, they're cool. They just don't have a lot of O scale at the moment. He was buying a lot of O scale stuff, and he's concentrated more on HO. But they're a good shop. They're good people too. But it's just they don't have a lot of O scale stuff. Oh yeah, Cool Trains over in Salunga. Yep, I worked. It's funny. They're cool too. I've sold them a lot of stuff. I recently sold a lot of my collection guys to them, and a lot of my NPC cars I wasn't running and stuff. They're I always forget about Cool Trains. They're a good shop too. And Iron Horse, yeah, they're like family to me. Yeah, without Troy, honestly, without Iron Horse Trains and Troy helping me with doing scenery and stuff, not like teaching me how to do scenery, talking me through it, and getting certain parts of this layout would not be up today. Um, Especially with the track. Like Troy sold me all the track from there, and they're like family. Like I said, Iron Horse is like family to us, especially helping out the channel and stuff. And good people too. Excellent group of guys over there. Well, it's his family that runs the shop, but good people. Amtrak Phase 650th. That's cool. Yeah, so I caught all those while I was at work. They're up here. I can't film at work. Working for the railroad guys, I obviously cannot film. My phone is off and stored away. Plus, you don't want your phone in your pocket doing the stuff I do for the railroad. It would get destroyed. Your screen would get shattered instantly. And I was thinking, it's like, man, I wish I had like a camera, secret camera in my hard hat or something for work to get some of these catches, because they had the Pepsi can go through Zoo Yard. They had the SEPTA. It's like one of those zero emission diesels from SEPTA went through town. They had two graffitied up cars that went by, and then they sent an Acela on the Keystone to test or something. So it was a wild Tuesday last week at work. It's like, man, I'm missing all this good railfan content. And then also, oh God, what else was it? The SEPTA line sent the Conrail and Reading and PRR Heritage electrics through Zoo as well. I was like, dang it. So many cool things. And honestly, guys, I haven't seen any of the CSX Heritage units yet. CSX will run through there too. I believe someone said it was Conrail shared assets at that point. I'm not exactly sure, but there's so much stuff that I miss at work. Let's see. It's got some comments up here. Did me a solid 2 Yorks ago. Yeah, man. Cool Trains and Liddits. Yeah, we talked about that. Like, oh man. So the Hiawatha is in my car right now. I used it a couple weeks ago at a train club. So not this stream. We're not running the Hiawatha this stream. Neely's is cool. I've been there. I was at Neely's 5 years ago. Are you chasing? No. My train chasing days for 2102 are pretty much over. I'll be honest with you guys. Every person I've known that has chased 2102 except me, and like one other person has been in some type of car crash or car accident. And I'm like, I don't want to be the next one. And it was because of other people not paying attention and all that stuff. I don't want to deal with that stuff. It just sucks. Especially when my friends, she got, in a bad accident from someone like on their phone behind them or whatever. And it's like, I don't want to be part of that. And plus the way there's so many, God, I don't want to sound like a jerk, but the ignorance that I've seen people just to get that shot, or like the crazy stuff to like people pacing the engine. So I get it, you want to get the pacing shot in your car, but the thing is you got 50 other people behind you that want the shot at the next spot, and you kind of screw up their whole day if you're just going to pace the steam engine on a main highway, blocking traffic for everybody else. It's like my train chasing with 21-2 is probably done. Honestly, pretty much done. I will do shorts of it. I will go ride behind the engine. My train chasing days for 2102 are definitely done. I'm not doing that. Plus, I live very far away from Reading and Northern, about 100 miles away. So it's not in my wheelhouse right now. But other things like Strasburg, I'd love to do a Strasburg chase when 90 comes out. Also, there's a couple other steam engines that I'm interested in looking at. especially when 1309 comes back out, or 734. I'd love to chase those, but 2102 up at the T1, it's just not going to happen. Sorry, I don't mean to be mean about it. It's just I don't feel like dealing with the crapola of chasing an engine. There's so much content of 2102 out there. It's like it's a little over flooded right now too. But I've got other projects and stuff going on. Oh man, I missed some comments. What's up, Cranky? How's it going? Just saw that in there. GoPro man. I can't film anything while I'm at work, unfortunately, guys. Let's see. I got some other comments in here. They're doing 160 by us last week. Yeah, so guys, over the summer, I'm going to be working on the Northeast Corridor for the first time. I'm a little nervous. You guys can call me whatever you want. Just don't write it in the chat. But when trains are going by you at 120 miles per hour, I think that's the max speed on the Keystone, 120. I think 120, they've been stretching it to 125 in some spots. That is fast. I remember my first train working on the Keystone, being on the main line the first time, and a train went by me at 100, or no, it's 110. Sorry, 110. And I was like, holy crap. And I'm within my limits of protection, which is, fouling limits on the railroad, it's 4 feet to the nearest running rail. I was in the gauge of the adjacent track. And so you're at least 10 feet. I was over on the other rail. And I was just like, holy crap. So you're 10 feet away from something going 110, following all my rules, all my protection, all that. We were not working. We weren't fouling the adjacent track. And I was just like, holy crap. And now I got my buddy Dathan up here telling me 160. I'm a little nervous. Bear with me, guys. We're going to play it safe. I'm very safe on the railroad. I know my limits. I know my protection. I know what to do, where to go, and all that stuff. And you listen to the briefings. Got to be safe on the railroad. It was a rush. Oh, God. Blow you right over. So there's a lot of things with trains, guys. You hear people, they got sucked under the train. That's not what happens. I had when I first started the railroad, they're like, aren't you worried you're going to get sucked under a train? I was like, no, that's not the way it happens. We'll see. Is there an Amtrak unit running around without a number? I never heard that. Yeah, your hard hat will fly off. I had, what's up, Jeff? How's it going? Be aware of your surroundings. Always. And if you don't have to be on the track, don't be on the track. That's the biggest thing. I've had issues with people on the railroad. You got guys that the job's done. They're just hanging out on track and they want to look at something. It's like, if you don't have to be there, don't be there. Clear up off the track. That's the biggest thing. One of my foremans was stressing last year. Good group of guys. I'm so glad to be back where I'm at. The gang I'm in now, track gang, good people, excellent job, really good team. Management team's awesome. And we would always stress, like, if you don't need to be on track, don't be on track. Don't be over there on the adjacent track if you don't have to be. You know what I mean? It's like, play it safe, all that stuff. It's very important. But I love what I do, guys. I honestly, I don't really want to do anything else other than I thought about dabbling in transportation, but it's very hard to get into that craft. I've tried several times, but it is what it is, and I'm happy where I'm at. And I'm already established where I'm at, and I've made so many great connections and friends. So I could deal with that. We're cool. There's other things I can do in my craft as well to further my railroad career, but I'm very happy where we're at. Increase the wind around. Yeah. So my first time on the corridor watching as a watchman, my hard hat blew off and I had a face shield, which you have to use face shields now for certain work environments. And man, the wind just took that thing and went right over down a hill, and the hill was like on a 45. It was like this. So there was a fence at the bottom of the hill. There's also snow everywhere. I was like, I got to go down there and get my hard hat, don't I? So I crossed over the 3 tracks at a 90-degree to go down the hill. And there were so many trains. This is up in New Jersey somewhere. There were so many trains, guys. I couldn't cross the track. And I'm looking at the signal. The interlocking signals were right next to me. I'm looking at the signals go. This is how fast the trains were going. They were clear. You get a clear indication. All of a sudden, it would just be stop after the train goes through. And I'm like, okay, so I should be good. I would look both ways, of course, do my double head check again. And a train would go by. I was like, man, I can't win. It was so funny. No, it wasn't Princeton. It was up near New York. It was my first time watching on the corridor during the day. Now, my first time watching, I tell guys this story all the time. My first time watching for trains, because it's very important to be a watchman on the railroad. You're, as a watchman, you're basically protecting your guys or repairmen. Like one of my buddies in the chat here, you're watching out for them. So you raise a banner up, you blow a horn. When it's clear, you put your banner down, all that. My first night on the watch was on the Northeast Corridor. And I was like, man, do the trains ever stop out here? Because we had NJ Transit or NJT. We had freight trains at night. We had hour trains at Amtrak. And we also had extra trains sending back and forth. It was crazy. So it was a lot of fun. Infield Railroad, thank you so much. We were kids who would walk the tracks. Oh, my God. Or E60s. Oh, geez. Yeah, my suggestion, guys, anyone in the chat here, don't play on tracks. If you're rail fanning, stand back from the tracks. Don't be right up on the tracks. I always tell guys this because there's so much stuff that can happen on train cars. Things can fly off. Things can get ejected from cars. Things can fall from above. You never know. And on the railroad, it's extremely dangerous. Like, you're not wearing any PP, rail fanning. And I know you guys want to stay. I've seen so many videos of just kids on the platforms and watching trains go by on the Northeast Corridor. I highly recommend take my advice, please. Don't do that. Stand back safely. If you want to watch them on the platform, stand back. Don't stand near that yellow line. That is the line of death. You don't want to be anywhere near that line. Just be careful and just rail fan from a distance because it is so dangerous. I've heard stories of old guys, old timers that have either retired or about to retire on the railroad that, man, I was out this night and X, Y, and Z hit me in the head. I'm glad I had a hard hat. Didn't see it coming. Like, you hear all these stories. And it's, there you go. Dathan says, and it's trespassing. A lot of stations do not allow rail fans anymore, anyone for security reasons, to stand on a platform while a train is not boarding or present. So you can no longer go down to like 30th Street and stand on the platform. You'll be asked to leave. It's for security and it's for a good reason too. Strasbourg, I've seen several heritage units. I saw the Harry Potter units when I was working near Adams, New Jersey. All 3 or 4 Harry Potter wrap units that lasted a week. The trains were going so fast, the wrap was peeling off of them. They had to recall them. But I saw them. They looked really cool. I like Harry Potter. I thought that was very cool. It was for the new Broadway musical they put up. So I was very happy about that. The other heritage units I've seen are like the NJT ones. I saw the PRR P42, I believe, that they have. What else was there? I have seen the Metro North New York Central engine. I've seen all of the SEPTA. There's like the old SEPTA logo. There's the Penn Central, Conrail, PRR, Reading, and there's another SEPTA one that's out there that I've seen. I've seen all those. Pepsi Can. I have not seen the Operation Lifesaver unit unless it was on the Keystone, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, the old New Haven, the Connecticut and Hartford scheme, that's I call it the olive green. It's beautiful. I haven't seen it yet. Um, let's see. There can be yeah, exactly. Two strains. Those they call them banding. So the straps that hold like center beam cars, those come loose all the time. We get safety like they tell us on safety stuff all the time. Watch out for fallen lading and all that. It's very very dangerous. What's on the workbench? Oh, Jeff, good question, brother. So there's nothing on the workbench. So I will be working on some very basic content videos this weekend. I've got some other conversions to do with Bluetooth. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, a lot of you guys haven't watched it because the video only has like 400 views. I did a Bluetooth conversion. So if you guys are interested in learning how to send sounds from a powered unit to a dummy unit, I did a whole tutorial on this, and the 60 hertz hum is gone. It's all gone. It sounds great. So we'll be running those tonight on the railroad to start. Then after a while, I'm going to switch it up to my Western Maryland 280. What's it? The Richmond Boiler Works style body. We're going to run that. Be a lot of fun. Let's see. But yeah, nothing on the workbench right now. I have seen the Ride with Pride engine or whatever. It's whatever. Not my favorite Heritage unit. It is what it is. Demo that at the show. Yeah, if you buy all the parts, I will convert it. I have to look at the space. It does take up a little bit of space, but if you want, pop the shell off and we'll see if we can do the conversion. It's a lot easier to do with an MTH engine because of space. I was thinking about doing a TMCC locomotive guys with the Bluetooth and power, but there's not a lot of space in a TMCC locomotive. There's so many boards, lighting boards, sound boards everywhere. Have to see. But yeah, this engine's great. We actually can fire that up now. It's 8:00 already. My gosh. Is it? Still a little bit of light outside. That's impressive. But yeah, we'll get you guys over here to our locomotives. All right, so all right. Let's see. Let's give her some power here. So guys, we have power on right now. And guess what? There is no AC hum at all. Even if I pause my old 1920s music right here, nothing. So, Jeff, yes, we can test that out tonight. That's a great idea. The range on these Bluetooth speakers I installed, guys, should be about 10 meters. 10 meters. So in United States units, it's about 30 feet, or what? Imperial units, about 30 feet, give or take a few feet, like 33 and a third, whatever. So, yeah, it's gone. So, DB Tech, I used a filter circuit for a phono amplifier circuit. So, for all you guys out there that my older viewers and myself that are music junkies, so phono is for like phonograph record player, and record players are very noisy. Sometimes you get needle noise, needle flutter. They call it wave and flutter sounds. So it can create a feedback loop if you turn up the gain on some of the cheaper record players. You get like a weird feedback loop of around, I believe it's 60 to 80 hertz. And this was designed to kill that and actually become a low pass filter. So you get more bass end, and they said it's good for headphones or microphones too, if you're getting interference from computers. So, what's up, Aaron Smith? How's it going? Just saw you guys stopping in. A cursed Chessie. Oh, God. So, yeah, this is fully powered up. We can actually just hit the start button over here. And there we go. No goofy sounds or anything. So Jeff, we're gonna do your idea. So guys, let's have some fun here. Let's hook this up as a DPU. So here's our sound unit, and whoops, we're gonna set this off the side. Whoops, I got to hook up the whole train here. The only mistake I did, guys, with this speaker unit, I should have left the battery in it. So I turned the track power off. It still powers down with the A unit, or the the power. I call it the motherboard, the mothership. So we will put this mid train and see if it works. We're going to run it with the sound off really quick. Turn the sound all the way down. We're just going to get it to move forward here. And we'll throw this in like between these two box cars here. Curiosity's killing me. Yeah, it should be up to 10 meters. So, yeah, Amazon, I will say, guys, Amazon, as much cheap Chinese garbage that's on there, the electronics market has really become something pretty amazing on there because of all of the cheaper components and stuff that are available. It's pretty amazing. All right, let's see. All right, so our unit has power. I just saw the lights flicker. For this sound unit, guys, we're also I'm going to install some marker lights in here to give it some more life. I really don't want to do a smoke unit in here. I could not figure out the radio board for that. It fried on me, so I'm like, whatever. I don't want to hurt my mothership unit. So we're going to put marker lights in here. We'll do green up front, red in the rear, so it matches up with our mothership, just to give it some more life. I'm also going to add a cab in here, a cab divider, so it'll look more of like a cab, and then we'll do a little cab light in here too. I thought about also carving out a control stand for this guy to stand behind so it's not empty. But we are going to put some lights in here to give it a little bit more life. So let's try this out, guys. We're going to shut her down. There's just a cat on the floor. Oh, there is a cat. Hold up. Oh, come here. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. See if she wants to play nice. There we go. We have Chessie just hanging out. So those are the plans for that unit. So there we go. Oh, she's like, nope, I don't want to be on TV anymore. There you go. I'll send her back. I also got my Friday the 13th shirt. We missed it by one day this month. So yesterday was the 14th. So there we go right there. Atlas Marketing, a standalone smoke unit powered by AC. That would be cool. I have a way to do it. Trust me. I just want to control it radio wise so I can turn it off to fill it up and all that. Yeah, she's the best. She's now trying to climb into a box doing cat things. All right, so here we go. Let's fire him up. This should be perfectly fine. If I can get the volume button to move. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, we're good. Yep. Now let's see the distance. So we have a tunnel. There is a tunnel, guys, on the layout. So there we go. So it's if the signal is blocked going through the tunnel. Now, if it's blocked through the tunnel, the DPU idea may not work. But the head unit is now in the tunnel. Here you go. I'll show you guys. So right here is our powered speaker add-on. And then the mothership is behind me right here. What's up? How's it going, Dr. Death? How's it going, man? So if the sound cuts out on the add-on unit, this is a bust. But no, she's good. There it is. Ah, we're good. It's got a really nice bass sound to it. Here, I'll get you guys going up here. Hey, Trey, man, thank you so much. I also fidgeted around with the smoke output on the head unit, so it's now putting out just the perfect amount of smoke. Look at that, just like a diesel. Just a little bit right there. Then here's the power unit going by, or the auxiliary unit. So now we have a non-powered DPU with sounds. I inspired another project. Hey, like I said, if you want me to do the conversion, guys, anyone that wants me to do the conversion, try it out. Let me know. I'd have to charge you guys, of course, but just let me know. No, the tunnel has been untouched. There we go. Turn the volume down a little bit. Yeah, the tunnel, I haven't done anything with that in a couple months. I love that tunnel idea with the, well, I wanted to have more of a coal mine, but the next layout I build will have more of a coal mine scene, more tracks and stuff. But yep, now we have a DPU with sounds. I can't wait. Oh, Red and Caboose. I think I have, what, 50 or 60 cabooses. Some of them I need to get rid of because they don't really go with anything. But some of them, I got my local railroads like PRR, B&O. Do I have I don't even know if I have a C&O caboose. I've got my Western Maryland Chessie CSX safety caboose. That I love that caboose. It's got all kinds of writing on it. We've got N5C, N5 or N8s. I have an N5G on the track right now, according to what it says. Got woodside cabooses, all that stuff. There's the question of the evening. What is tonight's smoke fluid? That will be determined. I believe it's still our, oh God, what is this? The root beer mixed with vanilla. What's up, Del Hudson? What's up, man? But yep, the DPU works. Now, here's the cool thing, guys. I'm thinking about actually adding another GP7 speaker set. If I can program this thing to run both units, we could have like a whole train of non-powered shells just putting out all kinds of sound. How awesome would that be? So I think that would be kind of cool. So that might be my next experiment with these. If I can hook this up to multiple units and have the Bluetooth broadcast to like 2 or 3 DPUs. So that means I could have like a whole powertrain of Jeeps or something. So that's been an idea of mine for a little bit too. And I could actually put the board in the roof and have an access to it using like a needle or a pin to actually, for the programming side of this thing. There is no delay in sound. So really quick, I'll bring it around. I'll show you guys. But there is absolutely no delay. Yeah, it smells like root beer float. It's pretty close to it. I'm gonna show you guys really quick. Whoops. So here we go. So if I push the button for the horn, instant, absolutely instant. If I'm going to hit the rev button really quick. Here we go, rev. What's up, train board? How's it going? So right there is absolutely no delay in sound. Just to show you guys on the keypad over here. So what you guys are hearing right here is our auxiliary power unit. Down our list here, we go forward signal, reverse. So it's doing it twice. So yeah, there's no delay in sound, which is awesome. The only thing I've come to realize is that having really quick having that unit when it had the AC 60 hertz hum, the WTIU did not like the interruption in AC. So basically, when I put that filter on, it really helped out the operations of the unit and its control. Let's see. I'm gonna have to add some smoke float here in a second. I'll actually turn smoke units off. So last week when I ran this for you guys, we were having some delay issues in the WTIU, and I think it was something to do with that the power issue with the 60 hertz. But right now we're solid. Turn the volume down, everything. The only thing, guys, with this modification, you will hear the horn through all units because it's using Bluetooth. It's not a separate board. It's just being broadcasted. So if you don't want to hear the horn through all whatever units you're doing, you may not like this mod. But you can always put an equalizer in one of the units that might be able to filter out the frequency of the horn. So you just get like a little bit of a horn, or like a high pass filter would probably kill it, or something like that. So, yep, just some ideas for you guys. But I'm actually going to put these together really quick. But yeah, you get lots of bass and stuff. Saw kidding off the roads. Oh yeah. Any heist videos? I have. Very interesting channel. Hey, Trey, man, thank you so much. Yeah, it's just a really inexpensive filter. And like I said, they said it's for phono inputs for like, oh, there you go. That's the power unit just doing all the work. And it worked out pretty well. I was very impressed. I was on the phone with my dad until like almost midnight trying to work out the wiring, because I tore the whole filter apart because it had like this headphone jacket, headphone input output. It took up way too much room, so I stripped the whole thing down to its components, and I wrapped it up in electrical tape, and it worked great, actually. When the units are together, the horn will not matter. Yeah, that is true. Plus, you get more horn. Can't be a bad thing, right? All right, so put this in forward here. And then once I set this unit on the track, we should hear our, yep, and it's instantaneous Bluetooth. Oops, let's open up our couplers here. I'll be basic. There's front, up, rear. Cool. Plus, you might hear some more bass overtones. I'm like right up on this unit, but when you're at a train show, you're not going to hear a lot of that bass. It's going to get drowned out, but it's going to sound even better, I think, in a more open room environment. This thing's super loud. Listen to this. This is half. This is full. That's all the way up. So yeah, I do not run this thing all the way up. It is super loud. This is probably the loudest engine in the collection right now. Yeah, I can do that. The sawmill right now actually needs a new belt. Doodlebug. It should be a 9-volt rechargeable in that engine. Let's see. Turn off the smoke unit. We're going to add some smoke fluid to this. Let that sink in for a little bit. But yeah, definitely this stuff smells like we have root beer and vanilla. It does smell like root beer float. It's actually quite nice. All right, here we go, guys. It's about 12 drops. Oops. Get the signal going here. Coffee scented. Oh, the maple's great. God, it smells like maple. Oh, nice. What's up, Brian Rock? How's it going, brother? Going good. That's awesome. All right, now we'll get the smoke unit on. Get the sawmill fixed. Yeah, it just needs a just a belt for it. It's pretty easy to fix. Friday ritual. Usually like an hour and a half or so, 2 hours to stay live. We'll see. What's up, Radar? How's it going? Turn this down a little bit. She is screaming loud. Gotta stop at the red signal. Oh, we have an approach. Here we go. Do our medium speed and clear. There we go. So, guys, the signal here is more of a control point, and I call it dispatcher control because we have our tower right here, little switch tower for the yard. So the the block for this signal right here that you guys are seeing doesn't start to like right past the switch there. So it's kind of goofy, but it's fun. It's definitely a lot of fun to have switches on the layout that change signals and all that. So it's been fun. There we go. Got some nice smoke right there. So if you guys really want to have like super diesel power, I could get the SD9 hooked up to this too and just go crazy with diesels. That sounds like fun. Let's do that. Let me go grab the SD9 on the shelf. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, so sorry guys, that was a scammer calling me at 8:30 at night. That's awesome. All right, let's see. Yeah, I can bring these to the show. Be awesome. Bring this in some of my Steam projects. So right here, guys, this is the monster SD9 that Mike's came out with last year. God, I haven't ran this engine forever. It's basically like a GP9. It's just huge. Oh yeah, I get scam calls all the time. It sucks. I hate them all. It's literally like it's horrible, and it's cybercrime, really. Like it's cyber terrorism. A lot of older folks think they're real calls and they get scammed, and it's disgusting. All right, so this is going to be awesome, guys. We're going to have the SD9. We're going to lash it up to the. This is actually a GP7 right here. We're going to lash it up to the GP7, and then we're going to have the not super bass unit, the bass sounds unit. There we go. And we're going to get this rocking and rolling. So first off, I'm going to add some power. I have to link the SD9 to our Jeeps. Let's call them Jeeps. So really quick, I got to find the SD9 real quick. This should be awesome, guys. This should be like full throttle bass and sound. I love the horn on this engine. It's got some guts. So let's add this engine. What's up, Peter? How's it going? Hey, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great rest of your weekend. All right, let's get this. Oh, there it is. Found it instantly. Run engine. All right, so oh yeah, and then the horn. Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome, guys. So really quick, let's shut her down. And surprisingly, this is a Rail King engine. This engine right here, I think was right around $300+ just a little bit. So for a scale piece, I mean, you can't beat it with those sounds. Oh man, it's awesome. Can you convert that to a super as well? I probably could. There's probably enough room to do that, but I would like to get another dummy SD9, maybe on eBay, to do that with. Should be awesome. But here we go. Let's build a lash up. Build lash, DCS lash. We're going to use RTIU. We're going to call this Jeeps, GEEPS, and we're going to call it Jeeps 1. And a lot of you guys may not do this, but I do tend to wipe the TIU or whatever every time I'm done using it for live streams and such to keep the memory refreshed. So after this lash up, I'll probably delete it. You know, it's whatever. All right, so here's our tail engine. We're facing forward. And here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, it sounds so good. Oh man. It sounds awesome. Here we go. Oh, that is awesome. Dude. I've got like goosebumps right now. That was so cool. All right, they're coming around. Oh yeah. Hey Bill, what's up? How's it going, brother? He said settle down. Oh yeah. There you go. There's the money shot. Yellow top cupola. Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably just for safety. There it goes. What's up, Choo Trains? So for the smoke unit, let me turn it down a little bit. For the smoke unit, I actually used a Lionel part for that and glued it to the MTH smoke unit using like really strong super glue. I'm actually going to add some more smoke fluid to the head unit. I haven't ran this ST9 in a couple months, so but this sounds awesome. I really wanted to get another. If I can get another SD9 to run with this, it would look awesome. There we go. Let me actually look on eBay right now for a dummy SD9. Smoking cabooses. They're pretty cool. Oh, the other unit's clogged. Smoking cabooses, I have about, oh God, maybe 7 or 8. I usually don't run smoking cabooses with the smoke on though, just to keep them safe. I think I actually have another GP7 or GP9 dummy up here, so I might just pair it up with one of those. Oh, so I've got about 7 or 8 smoking cabooses. All right, turn the smoke back on, see what happens here. There we go, nice smoke. I don't run the smoking cabooses with the smoke on because the command control voltage will actually melt the caboose. Oops, let me actually. I'm gonna try something really quick. Found some line. There are two schools of thumb. Painted cupolas, yellow caboose signify east west. Oh, that's very cool. Hey, thank you so much. Yellow cupolas, non-electrified territory. Wow, very cool. That would be important to know a territory. Um, Really quick, I'm going to actually put the bass sounds caboose or the bass sounds. Sorry, we've been talking about cabooses. The bass sounds unit in the middle. There we go. Let's try this. Give a little bit more bass. And it'll look better too with the smoke. There we go. You could do that. Other options would be to just put a power board, just drop it down to like 5 volts or something. But the smoking cabooses use a resistor. They're just really cheap resistor smoke units. So they're meant to get really hot. It's just a really weird design of just how they did that. So I just don't run the smoking cabooses with the smoke on. That's all. But yeah, definitely smoking it up here with these high hood units. Now I can't call them Jeeps. We got high hoods running. Nah. Yeah, the smoking cabooses. The funny thing is, guys, just like everything, the more voltage you give it, the hotter they get. But then you're melting the roof of your cars, and then it almost reminds of like the old Lionel beacons, the light beacons that spin. It's like, okay, you're going to put all this voltage into it. It's going to start to get really hot and spin, and then the bulb melts. You know what I mean? It's just kind of one of those goofy things. Yeah, so Bill, the later K-line cabooses have that TMCC switch that drops the voltage or has a resistor in line with it, which helps, which really helps. Sorry, the smoke's getting to me now. But yeah, I don't have any of those. All of mine are just smoke on and off. The easiest solution with the smoking caboose so it doesn't melt is just not to run the smoking caboose. Don't run the resistor. So just turn them off. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things. It's like it's got to get hot to make smoke, and it's not going to make enough smoke. But it's not worth melting your cabooses over, unless you throw in like a fan smoke unit or like a sooth that's totally separate. That's why I don't run them. Hey, Bob, thank you so much. get you guys over to the coal mine. We haven't been over there in a while. And pretty soon my whole floor is going to have to be cleaned out or cleaned up because of York coming up. So we'll be able to get some different angles up here and such. I can't wait to showcase that in a future video. Yeah, unfortunately, the smoking cabooses, it's a great gimmick. I love them. Trust me. I've got a bunch of them, but I just don't run them with smoke. That's all. There's the coal mine scene. Part of the coal mine. I was going for more of like just a coal distribution. The mine is in like the mountain. But you got like the storehouse, got the Bucyrus crane, or not Bucyrus, but the cable pulley crane and all that, or the, oh God, I forgot what they call those. That's actually an old Lionel model I weathered and painted up. And then we've got just a truck loading up whatever the company needs. So, yeah, just something fun to work with. April 5th for Kutztown. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that just because of commitments and fundage right now. Coal scene for the shows. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So it would be really cool to see if anyone has a coal facility with the water trough in the gauge of their track. That's going to be one of the next projects I do for a future layout. I'd love to do like the water trough, like the PRR water scoop trough in the middle of the gauge. I just think that'd be super cool to see. Cinders for the scene. Yes, that's actual real coal. That's real live Pennsylvania Railroad coal that I picked up while at work on the ground. So yeah, it's all crushed up coal and real live PRR coal right there. Golden smoke. Huh. Yeah, thank you so much. Bought a coffee grinder and just started going crazy with grinding up some coal. But yeah, it's nice and smoky up here. It smells like a root beer float. And hopefully, guys, the audio is sounding better. I'm using a different microphone tonight. Please let me know in chat if it sounds better, the same, or worse. It'd be very helpful. We had some comments earlier in the stream about the audio quality being better. Just want to know if we're still good on audio. We're using an external microphone right now. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, the coal mine was got some more details to do. I've got a sign I built for it and some other stuff. Let's see. Audio is great. That's good. Yeah, thank you guys. Just keeping just keeping some tabs on stuff. New microphone sounds great. I'll have to listen to the replay. I literally just plugged this in right before the live stream. Like, please be good. Please be good to me. Oh man. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys, for the feedback on that. It really helps out. We also have batteries in the Lionel clock now, so the clock in the back is accurate, and that's always very helpful. It clicks. There's a relay that clicks in that. The train's supposed to go around the clock, but the train actually fell off when we moved. One of my cats thought it was a toy and broke the train off, but the clock is very accurate and works great. So whenever I hear the solenoid or sorry, the relay click. I know it's the top of the hour. So, but yeah, there's some stuff I'd like to work on the layout before York. I'm gonna have some guests over. It'd be great to do a live stream up here. Video quality is doing good since the upgrade. Thank you so much. Oh, it doesn't show the. Oh god, I forgot to change the clock around. So the clock is not accurate. Oh man, let's see. Oh man, let's see what we can do here. What we got? 8:49. Oh god. Let's fix that. Well, I got my camera in the way. I'll fix it later. But the clock is we're in a different time zone right now. We're we're in the past, I guess, or the future, whatever. But at least it has the battery in it. That's all that matters, right? It's got the batteries in it. Video quality is much better. That's very good. I appreciate that. I appreciate your guys' feedback on this stuff because, um, unfortunately, I don't have a way to like monitor the audio and all that stuff. Now, there's a way to do it. There's lots of other software you can do and have a stream monitor and have a big setup. Maybe in the next studio I build for the channel, we'll have a control center like that. We'll see. I've also thought about building a track system on the side of the platform for the camera and also have multiple cameras and all that. So that's one thing I've thought about. And this house that I'm in now, I don't have room to do that. But in the future, I would love to do that. I actually shut these down really quick. There should be a rechargeable battery in that thing. I don't know how to reset the engine either. You just plug the battery in. If now if the engine's not turning on, that's a whole nother problem. You'd have to take it to someone because it may have lost its memory. So I don't know how to do that. You'd have to take it to an MTH service guy to get the memory back. Excuse me. So and I've never had that happen, guys. So like Protosound 1, let me get the camera over here. Proto 1 locomotives, you have to be very careful about the battery because the battery holds the memory and the board, from what I've been told. And if you do not replace the battery in time, the engine loses its flash memory for the sounds. I almost had that happen once, but I've never had it fully go out. But I've heard that. So the best thing to do is keep an eye on your batteries. Recommend to use BCRs if you can. For Proto 1, I've seen guys use BCRs in them. I haven't used the BCR in a Proto 1, but I'd recommend using just the rechargeable 9-volt and Protosound 1 stuff. But yeah, that's the best way I can explain that. If the engine loses memory, you got to take it somewhere or upgrade it. What's up, Chuck's Lionel Marks Trains? How's it going? Lionel clock fell off the wall, broke the glass. Oh man, this one's like nailed to the wall. So that's pretty cool how it. I've had that forever. Oh man. So yeah, we've got a bunch of content I'm planning for this week, guys. I'm gonna call a stream like 9:30ish, 9ish. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But really quick, so this week I wanted to showcase some updates on the channel. So still no Monday run days for a while until I'm back close-ish to home. I'm hoping summertime. I'm not going to guarantee that because I've been away on the railroad since this time last year I was still home. But last what do you call it? Late summer or into winter, I was away from home. After Christmas time. Before after Christmas time around there, I started living away from home on the railroad. So until that changes, Monday run days, guys, for this summer will still be canceled, but I do have some plans for some different types of content. Now, this is the updates I was writing in the channel, or sorry, for the live stream description here. So first off, guys, I would like to do some virtual railroad content using like train simulator or some railroad related games and such, just to get content up on the internet for you guys to watch and enjoy. Possibly play around some like software for making my own sounds and stuff for MTH, do a video like that, or just do some goofing around and stuff when I have some free time. The other type of content that I've always wanted to do would be like uh, using Railroad Simulator and stuff like that to put up on the channel. I know it's not preferred. I know we're more of a model hands-on channel, railroad hands-on channel, but I think it'd be kind of cool to get my perspective from like train simulator or something like that, or goof around with some other content when I'm not at home. So want to get your guys' thoughts on that. If you totally disagree, write in the chat, let me know what you guys think. I think it'd be kind of fun to mess around with like a train simulator or some other software out there, maybe like layout builder, layout editor tools that are free. And I'm going to go through this because train simulator was not free. It was like $50. Bought it 5 years ago, but there's some other train sims that I have, and I'd actually like to maybe design a railroad or a layout utilizing train sim. So I think that would be kind of cool. Build like a dream layout or something. What I had train sim 2005 or 2004 for my PC, and I'd actually design railroads like layouts all the time on there. So you do you. Yeah, it's unfortunately, guys, I can't like light up a train in my hotel room for work. I can't solder things. I don't want to air spray because of overspray and stuff. So it is hard to do railroad content while I'm on the road. So I'm trying to come up with ideas that you guys still can enjoy railroad content from me, railroad or on the road, and stuff like that. I really don't want to do railfan videos um, of stuff like that is related to the company I work for, because it's a gray area. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to lose, my job over rail fanning some stuff. But I would like to, like I said, do rail fan content that's virtual. In the meantime, on weekends, I'll be up here doing O gauge content for the most part of the spring. We'll be doing mostly O gauge content. There's some layouts I'm going to film. There are some places I'd like to go to film different layouts. I've got some really cool stuff in the works with a very large O scale layout that to do some like behind the scenes stuff, some exclusive filming of that. So we have some really cool stuff planned for the spring. But I just want to let you guys know, because I'm not home, it's hard for me to make content related to what we do up here. It's why half my layout is like still unfinished in a way. It's why I've got so many projects lined up that I can't get to, because when I'm home, I'm home. I like to put my feet up and relax, and it does take a lot to do YouTube videos. It's not that easy sometimes. So we'll see how it goes. But there's a lot to do with that, and I just want to be honest with you guys that it has not been easy being away from home, but it is. We've been trying to work it out. So things are good at home. It's just being home. I like to relax and spend time with my family and be home to relax and enjoy that instead of being up here and I'm kind of like a hermit. So just being honest with you guys, there are some other things I like to try to do. One of my buddies in the chat, he's got a Blue Wrench Bill, recommended I could do some model building. So like hand painting, hand model building, we might try that. I don't want to screw up my hotel room or the chair or whatever, and or set the fire alarm off. So yeah, it's important to spend time with family for sure. Work first, trains later. So radar. So the good thing is there's lots of downtime after work. When I get off, I'm in the hotel. I've got my computer. I've got a better computer than what you guys are watching the stream on right now. I've got a way better computer. I got this brand new microphone right here, and I've got a new mouse and stuff to get ready to do more virtual content. So I'm looking forward to that. So um, just wanted to give you guys the heads up on the channel status right now. Views have fallen off. It sucks right now on YouTube. They're not pushing a lot of stuff, so it is complicated. Unfortunately, I cannot make it up to the NJ High Railers. I've got to clean my house tomorrow and get this place getting ready for the York train show. Gotten some guests coming over and some friends and family coming over for that. So I got to get ready for that. This room is getting totally like obliterated tomorrow on the floor. My floor, guys, it's embarrassing up here. It's horrible. I've got boxes everywhere. I got scenery junk. I really need to just sit up here and just be like, do I need this? Do I don't need this? You know, what do I run? What do I not run? Make a pile and just start throwing stuff away up here. I've got boxes of trains that I don't even have anymore. I was going through some of these cars that I've sold. I don't even have the cars anymore, but the boxes are up here. So it's a lot. Let's see. I don't have the capabilities to do that with that PS1 engine. You'd have to take it to somebody to reset those the PS1. I don't have the abilities to do the PS1 stuff. I have no idea how they do that. I've seen it. I don't even know. I don't have any PS1 stuff anymore. I got an Amtrak engine down here. I've got to upgrade, but yeah, it's pretty bad. When that happens, you have to get the whole thing reset. How many oh god, orphan passenger boxes? I don't know. It's all like NPC stuff I've gotten rid of, unfortunately. She's the garage. Oh god. I don't even have a garage yet. This house does not have a garage. I have a parking spot, but not a garage. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any stuff that yeah, it's all good, Doxy. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I've got I've got PS3 boxes, or sorry, I've got boxes of stuff I've upgraded to PS3, and because of the tether that I do, I just straight wire it. The engine can't even fit in the box anymore. It's like there are these huge triangular boxes, or sorry, square boxes. Like that's room I could put other stuff down there. I've got lots of totes up here I've bought to organize stuff. So yeah, it's all good. It's just getting this room ready for distinguished guests and possibly do some like live stream stuff about York. I've got some friends coming over. It's going to be fun. York is going to be a great weekend. I can't wait for that. I'll have some YouTubers up here. It's going to be fun. I got some people possibly stopping by. I might do a live stream or something, like an open house live stream. We'll see. See how it goes. But the turn that down there. But yeah, we'll see. What did I miss? What's up, Jake? How's it going? Missed about an hour and 45 minutes. No worries. No worries. Join the TC at Allentown so I can go to York. It's worth it. It's expensive, but the York show. So it's funny. The first time I ever went to a York show was, God, now 5 years ago. Fall. So yeah, it was October York, and it was just such a great time. I spent way too much money that I didn't have, and I'm sure you guys have done the same thing too. But it's fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. This York, I'm honestly just looking for a couple things, not like nothing too crazy expensive. I would like a mogul, like just a mogul would be great. Or if I can find a nice USRA Pacific to upgrade, something like that would be really cool. Um, but we'll see. Pilgrimage to the NJ High Railers. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do it tomorrow. I've got way too much going on. Fall's a little bit better. Yeah. We did run, so we had some diesel locomotives running earlier. It was pretty epic. We can fire up those one last time. We'll fire them up here. We'll fire these guys up. Just give me a second here. Get this camera in place. I might take a short of those filming or those firing up real quick because that was epic. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get the camera ready here. We'll upload a short of the startup. It was pretty epic, guys. So let's get this ready. Move these up a little bit. Doesn't want to cooperate here. Oh. All right, guys, so here we go. Whoops. The volume wasn't turned up enough, so there's strike one. All right, here we go now. Volume up. All right, guys, sorry about that. I was filming some shorts to put up on the channel later. Also helps with those because I linked the live stream replay to the short. So if anyone wants to see the live stream and stuff later, they can catch it. So what's up, Allegheny Crossing? Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, man. It's been a lot of fun. Oh man, the 280. I have no idea where she's at. I think she's up on the shelf somewhere. Are you talking about the Western Maryland one? Yeah, we'll run that in a second. We'll go a little bit longer. So we wait for the diesels to come back around. We'll fire up the. Yeah, I did see the RNN new caboose. It's beautiful. Yeah, we'll get the Western Maryland 280 hooked up here. We've got the Richmond Boiler Works style consolidation. She is beautiful. Someone said I have to do some more Weaver upgrades. Man, I love Weaver stuff. That might be something I find at York. We'll see. Yeah, look at that. That smoke plume is just, oh man, it's just insane. That's why I love MTH guys. They bring the smoke and the sounds. They got the sounds too. All right, we're gonna shut them down. Shut her down. All right, I'm gonna go grab the steam engine. Oh wow, the GP7 with the smoke back here. This shutdown cycle is so much slower than our head units here. It's pretty funny. I think I'm not trying to I'm not trying to like destroy like what's prototypical here, but I think the sounds in this GP7, I think I put S or GP35 sounds because I like the horn better, but they sounded pretty good. Wedding RS3. Right now, I'm currently not buying trains right now. Sounds kind of crazy, but well, yeah, I can't do that right now, man. I'm sorry. Oh man, Pensia Western Maryland. Yeah, I'll go grab the Richmond boy. Yeah, she is PHAT. She's thick. It's the best way I can explain it. It's a thick engine. All right, so really quick, I got to find space for these guys. All right. Great. Just pull these up. Great. And our powered units. All right, so 280. Great. Cool. So this engine, guys, that's on the track was actually weathered by one of my good friends of Iron Horse Trains. Sold me this engine for a fantastic price, and she is a beaut to run. So we'll get this engine. I just want to make sure it's all hooked up right. There we go. Did a great job weathering this engine. I think he used the Microlux paints that I've been using for weathering, but it's a beaut. It's got some streaking on her and everything. So here we go. Oh, I got to change out the caboose too to Western Maryland. All right, let's find our engine here. Looking forward to this one. Oh man, it's great. I absolutely love this engine. It actually has the roof hatch with like the different settings on it and stuff. It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's a 280. And this is a Proto 2. Oh, it's like, you dirty dog. Now it's saying no WTIU found. It's there, I promise. We'll get it rolling. Let's cancel out the Jeeps there. Then we'll reload, refresh. Yeah, she's got the fireball and everything. Beautiful engine. I need to weather a set of cars for her. That's the thing. Like, this engine is just so amazing. But 830. Oh man, that'd be awesome. Let's see. How much was it? Oh man. He gave it to me for a great price. I'm not gonna disclose that. It was in his private collection, so it was at a really, really, it was the friend price. So I wish it had more of a bass speaker in here. Let me reverse serve really quick. All right, let me make sure it's got enough smoke fluid. I also really like the marker lights on this one too. The yellow up top is awesome. Oh, I thought it was the other one. Uh oh. This one I haven't ran in a while. The other one's my Weaver. I could change out the speaker. The other option would be to upgrade it to a Proto 3. Yeah, so Western Maryland had a bunch of weird. Oh man, so I'm a Western Maryland nerd. I'm learning more and more about them. So it's funny that they didn't really have, according to one of the guys I was talking to, he said Western Maryland did not implement the headlights on their steam engines until like the early, like 1910s or so. They used like oil lamps and stuff. Um, oh, the Weaver one. Oh, now this one's the Mike's one. Here we go. It's beautiful. And she smokes great. This is a Proto 2. I think it's probably oh god, I hope she's not a 5-volt board. Oh yeah, she smokes like a Mike's. Love the weather on the tender. Yeah, Trains of Lark, how's it going? Sorry, I missed you there. Oh man. You know, we could be exciting and actually run. We can run both 280s. Hold up, we'll try that really quick. The charge port, yeah, it's a barrel. It's a 5-volt. I forgot about that. Yeah, she's a 5. Oh man. Give me 1 second. I have the other Western Maryland sitting here on the floor. Yeah, so Western Maryland guys, really quick. So people don't really know where they got their whistles. The first engines they purchased, the consolidations, which are pretty much the largest in their class, they use tugboat whistles. So the 5-volt boards are junk. it's sad. The 5-volt boards, guys, they're hit and miss, and there's a high threshold of failure for the 5-volt boards. They had cheap capacitors, other components on them. The 3-volt boards were supposed to correct that, and a lot of them have. It really just depends on the environment too. Yeah, they used tugboat whistles on the first Western Maryland consolidations. So out of the factory, from what I heard, that Western Maryland did not like the factory whistles that were given, and they wanted to have a different sound or whatever, so they took them off of tugboats. Probably down the ports in Maryland. That's where they had access to them. So I thought that was pretty cool. Lost the Dreyfus to a 5. The Proto 3 board, guys. The Proto 3 boards are excellent. I love them. I throw them in a bunch of stuff. They're really cool. So you were talking about, this is another engine. Oh, man. You guys were talking about this Western Maryland. If I can get the this guy right here. We could technically run them both at the same time. Here, we'll do this to make it official. Here we go. Whoops. We're going to have some fun, guys. It's Saturday night. Oh, God. What are you doing? Stop. No. It's doing goofy stuff. It's doing goofy Proto 2s on the track type of thing. So here we go. Do not go crazy here, SO. So that's the magic of Proto 3. So let's get our other engine fired. I'll have this go on at like... The Weaver tooling of this engine is not very good. It kind of sputters. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so I took the K2 sounds off of that to run it with the 280. And then the crossing signal is awesome. There we go. So we got the train that forgot its caboose. Then we have the other engine here. So originally I had the 734 whistle on the upgraded engine that I did, the Weaver, but it was so low of a bass sound, it actually vibrated the speaker off its mount and shorted out. So I had to change the sound file to the K2. So this is the K2 whistle. I totally forgot about that. And this is actually a Weaver caboose. So it's Weaver on Weaver, probably from the same catalog. But honestly, guys, if I do a Proto 3 upgrade with this locomotive right here, it's definitely getting the 734 whistle, the super bassy 734. Unfortunately, I cannot double head these because there's a scale coupler on the front. Of course, right? But honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, with the Weaver model, what I would do actually is sit it on a treadmill and just let it run. Just I don't think it's broken in, so I think it's just not a good tooling compared to this locomotive coming up. It's geared perfectly. Everything runs nice and smooth. It can crawl. But I think with the Weaver one, I just think the tooling's just a little rough. So if I could have it like just break in, I think that would be great. Honestly, I thought about converting this engine to a 734. Let me quickly add some smoke. Oh God. Hey, Old Ohio, thank you so much for stopping in. Join the stream. We'll catch you next time. Hey, man, thank you so much. Oh, God. Renumbering the cab. Oh, man, that's awesome. Give her some smoke juice. There we go. Hey, Brian Rock, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. What's up, Sedano Trains? How's it going? Hey, no worries. We're running 2 Western Maryland steam engines on the same track. For a premium price. Yeah, they're going to be expensive. I know Lionel did a really cheap, 202? But it's still cool to have, but it's just not scale. Let's get our other whistle going here. There we go. 1309, and it's a toy compared to 734. Oh, do you have a CNO M1? I wish I did. Oh, the whistle. Which one? This one or the quilling one? This guy. That is one of my favorite ones. Okay. Just making sure. One of my other favorite whistles, really quick. I'll grab the engine. Yeah, so the Weaver tooling, unfortunately, I think it just needs to like just pull like a really long train at a high speed for like an hour one day and just break the tooling in. I'm actually gonna. With 758, I'm gonna have to. I do not have rollers. That would be the most ideal thing to do. Set her up with some rollers and just let it run for like 2 days straight or something. Really quick, I'm gonna grab my CNO Mikado. We'll run that really quick. That has my other favorite whistle on it. I'm gonna get the 280 right here for us. So I'm going to run my CNO Mikado, or is it back there? Yeah, it's still back there. We'll run that. Actually, you know what? I've got my mountain engine. We can run that too. We'll just run the mountain right now. The Mikado is like right up on the wall. I can't get to it. Such an awesome train. I love that engine. Brings some big steam. The EM1, oh man. The EM1 is cool. I will be honest with you guys. I love my EM1. It's the largest engine in the collection, but I'm not too thrilled like the chuffs on it. I want to do some upgrading to it. So the thing is with the EM1 is that I think I could probably fix it if I put a reed switch in with a magnet switch. And the thing is, Lionel used a drive shaft in those. So when one set of drivers is up, the other one's down, vice versa. So it's really hard to get the articulating sounds and something like that. If I use a magnet and kind of hope it trips up, while the wheel's spinning, do like a double chuff where it's supposed to be one, kind of do like a chuff, 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 chuff. That might actually work. So I might try that idea. Yeah, the weathering on this one, my buddy Troy did this. It was his engine. He's a huge Western Maryland buff, and like I said, sold me this engine for a friend discount. Let's just say that, and I was very happy with it. I would love to upgrade it with Proto 3 to update the sounds and all that. I feel like it could be really, really cool. But right now it runs. When P5 board dies, then I'll upgrade it. Pensy 280. I think it's in a box somewhere. Let's see. Where is the 280? I think it's on a box or in a box somewhere. Oh. Yeah, the 280 is in a box. Maybe next time I'll run that first. But I was going to run the mountain. I'm going to switch places with. Oh, where is the mountain? Oh, she's back there. Uh-oh. Got to make some room. Just hop her out of the way. Let's see. Mountain's over there. All right, give me a second here, guys. We'll work this out. So I'll actually take the 280 back to its shelf. Actually, yeah, the 280 is not up there. We'll run the Mikado. I can get to her. It's right here. All right. Cool. Yeah, sorry guys. I thought the 280 was in the yard, but I moved it. It was in the yard. I was working on it to do some weathering upgrades to her, and it's not there. So this is not going to make any sense, but it's a USRA, so everything makes sense. And I would have knocked that off the edge. Oh, no, she's good. We're good. All right, I got to find this engine, too, on the MTH listing here. Let's see. It should still be in the TIU or WTIU. If not, I got to add it really quick. So this engine, guys, it just did the cab light. Did not do firebox glow, but just did a nice yellow cab light. And this is a great runner. This is actually a K-line, which is the same. So really quick, this is the same tooling as a legacy USRA Mikado to a T. So here we go. Oh. And the whistle in here is awesome too. Nice echo there and everything. My favorite sound effect on here is probably the crossing sounds. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite upgrades I've done. These Mikados, guys, are super tight. The motor, I think, the motor sits up front vertically, and there's like no room in this thing. And then, actually, no, this one, the motor's back here. I'm sorry. The K4 that I have, the motor sits up here. There's barely any room for a fan-driven smoke unit in any of these things. Let's see. I'm going to add some smoke to her. This engine smokes great. Catch points. This one's good. This one actually, I got this from Iron Horse as well. He said, yeah, it doesn't really, it had some type of issue. And I told him, I was like, I'm going to gut this thing anyways and do my own thing. So that's exactly what I did. So Here we go. Let's do 2 toots. Got the air bell up front. Hey, Radar, have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping in. The crossing sounds. Yeah. So my favorite whistle in my collection is on my Camelback, my C&O Camelback that one of my viewers gave me a while ago. And it gives me chills. It sounds amazing. I could do a favorite whistle video. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the crossing sounds are one of my favorite features about MTH stuff. Sounds like the chuffs are like faster than what they should be. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. What's up, Loose Trains? How's it going? Yeah, she's a great smoker. Yeah, the chuffs were a little fast. Let's see if we got it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could do like here you go, guys. Here's Lion Chief right here. Ready? Here's your Lion Chief. This is what drives you crazy about Lionel. Here's your typical Lion Chief chuff rate. All right, hold on. I'm gonna be serious here. Oh man, I'm just messing with you guys. It just drives you crazy about about Lionel. The chuff rate. I'm gonna sit here and program this really quick. It's just an easy button hit. 1, 2, 1. So it's 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There we go. We're good. This engine actually needs traction tires too. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There we go. And also, guys, I did not do steam chest smoke on this, but the smoke unit bleeds to the cylinders on this one. So when she chuffs, you'll actually see the cylinders. It's kind of like one of those dumb things, but look at this. It's kind of hard to see, but a little bit of chest comes out, cylinder steam. A lot less steam. But yeah, she's a great smoker, and I love K-Line stuff. They did such an amazing job. It does not wheel slip. Yeah, K-Line was one of my favorites growing up. I always wanted some of the stuff in the magazines and catalogs, and uh, I always tell people the story. It's like I never had a lot of trains growing up. We had like 3 engines and a couple cars. Excuse me. And then my first K-Line was the Plymouth that they put out. And then right after the Plymouths, I remember not seeing K-Line out in the shelves. I'm like, what happened? My dad's like, well, K-Line was bought by Lionel. It's like, oh, man, whatever. So I remember those days were rough. But now I've got lots of K-Line stuff. Like this car here, the B&O coming up is K-Line. What else? And what else we got? Lots of cars on here, K-Line. I've got a decent K-Line collection. The banana car that I have that everyone loves, the banana car, that's K-Line. My K4 1361 that upgraded to Proto 3 is also K-Line. What else? Oh, I've got an RS3 CNJ. That's K-Line. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. Wait a second here. Lots of K-Line rolling stock. Yeah, I love their stuff. I got this lonely coal hopper right here. Needs to be part of the train. Whoops. Honestly, I'd love to get a K-Line Hudson. Like one of the scale Hudsons that they made would be awesome. Yeah, you got the PRR Train Master. They're great too. Diecast hoppers. Those diecast hoppers are so heavy. I love them. They're so cool. I have Lino command only. I thought about TMCC K-Line. So the only thing was K-Line got to watch out for the cruise. The K-Line cruise boards can go up on you. In that case, you can upgrade them to like ERR or MTH. But yeah, those PS3 Crusader sound sets are sweet. That's what I would do. You got to get the Boscovs, the famous Boscovs. Man, the defunct train set. I love that set though; it's so beautiful. That's one thing too. I wish K-Line had the fan smoke units in their steam engines. Did the Fort Chuffs, and their sound sets were nice. They had different sounds than some of the Lionel stuff out there. It was really cool. K-Line train cars. Yeah, they're an awesome brand. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. I'm used to going to bed early, waking up at 5 o'clock, going to work at the well, thankfully the crew base and all that is where the hotel that I usually stay at for the railroad, but my sleep schedule is pretty crazy right now. Works great, fan driven. They're nice. Let's see. So we get her to crawl a little bit here. My biggest thing with K-Line too, with these Mikados, they're so amazing. They have like the hatches on the roof that open and close. Just tremendous detail. And these never came out with cruise control. So you had to run them with TMCC or conventional, but the cruise was so important for these. Just my opinion, guys. And I really wish they had Cruise. Make sure I don't set off the smoke alarm. This engine is a good smoker. Let me see if I can find the 280 really quick. No, it's not here. Yeah, sorry guys. I thought the 280 was on my shelf. Blue Nami in those. Yeah, the only thing, guys, that's stopping me from Blue Nami is just, oh man, it seems like a cool option for sure. I guess I need to do some more research with it. But I've been pretty happy with the Mike's boards, and also the abilities of the Mike's boards have been pretty cool. Hard to find good shade on catalog. Yeah, Boscov's made a lot of K-line stuff too. Yeah, one of my favorite K-line sets that I've been looking for. I knew one guy that had them. He was selling them, but they're the MU cars that were blue. They were redding, and they're also just a really nice color blue. I really wanted those. They're also TMCC with sounds. There's one slow at Wayne Junction. Oh, that's awesome. So unmodified, it's either conventional or TMCC. They made both of them. Show you guys one of my favorite features of Mike's really quick. So I get it to where I got to get the timing right. So when this engine came out, wait a second here, I turned Doppler off. So I know K-Line offered them in conventional. I've seen only or conventional only of these, but the unfortunately they only offered them with TMCC with no cruise control. So I don't know if it was like between the era of like the Lionel lawsuit for the cruise components or whatever. There's a lot with K-Line. They got into it with Lionel because they were using K-Line part. There's a whole documentary. I forgot who did the video on it, but there's a documentary on K-Line on what happened to K-Line. And it's very sad. Let me fix the camera really quick. So, according to what I remember hearing on that documentary, K-Line was utilizing Lionel people for consulting usage because they wanted to use and implement TMCC. Now, the problem with that was that K-Line copied some of the electronics, and there was a transformer that they made, that K-Line made, that Lionel said this is exact specs to our stuff. And I get it. There's also a lot to do with different licensing. Like K-Line had the ability to license both Coke and Pepsi, and Lionel was like, how did you do that type of thing? So I'm sure there's some like business jealousy thrown in there, and also some insider like, how did you get that, type of thing. So I get it. I really do get it. But the thing that ultimately killed K-Line was just the big lawsuits between them and Lionel for borrowing, stealing without paying royalties, I guess, or IP stuff. There's a lot to it. It's really sad. It's just really, really sad because K-Line made some really awesome stuff that has not been replicated, honestly. Like the milk station behind me, that New York Central boxcar and milk platform, Lionel doesn't offer that anymore. Lionel has cannibalized a lot of their tooling, like the USRA Mikados, some of the GP38 toolings, I believe, were K-Line. The K4, the Legacy K4s are K-Line. I've actually used Legacy parts on my K-Line, K-Line locomotive. What else? I think the 280s. There's just a lot of stuff. What's up, fan of trains? Welcome. How's it going? They didn't want him as a competitor. Yeah, they were a very dangerous competitor. What's up, CP Lewis? How's it going? Man, thank you so much. There you go. Love the shirt. I'm a fan too. Oh man. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Oh, geez. I wore it today because yesterday was the 14th. So we missed Friday the 13th by one day. So I thought that was kind of fun. Just being, oh God, just being a goofball as I am. There you go. I would like to make a Halloween car with maybe some IP characters in it. So have like those sounds playing on a Bluetooth loop, like a little sound card playing. Put a smoke unit in there, so it's like fog on the ground. Have maybe Freddy and Jason. Then on the other side, Michael Myers. If I could find like miniatures of O-scale horror figures, that'd be kind of cool. What's up, PR Joe? K-Line Mikado with Cruz. Being a student, I had just TMCC. I'm waiting for upgrade PS3 Steam kits. Yeah, you'll love it with the Proto 3 Steam kits. It's gonna be fun. Be careful. BNO or just CNO. So just be very careful of your wiring in there. It's tight. The motor for the Mikados is like right up on the shell. So I actually lost my PRR Mikado when I upgraded it. It was running fine. It had some type of weird short. It's just weird stuff happens. But make sure all your motor wires are heavily insulated, and they're going to be pressed in the shell. So when they're in the shell, you got to be mindful of how many times you undo the shell to put things back together. Make sure it's all insulated. I'd recommend taking a band of shrink and going around the motor contacts before you solder your contacts on your motor, and then put a loop of shrink over that, over the entire motor, to insulate everything from the shell. That killed my last one because there's barely any room. Everything's pressed in the shells. There's just a little bit of advice. It can be done. As you see, I upgraded this Mikado, but it was tough. She was a challenge. I like a good challenge, but oh man. Hope to meet some new people in the hobby. I'll be there all 3 days. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But it's gonna be a fun York. I got about a month, right? About a month and a week. So we'll see what happens. But I am planning on looking for a couple things at York. if I could find like a nice steam engine to run, that'd be cool. Oh, PR Joe, no worries. No worries at all. They can be upgraded, I promise. And yeah, Greenberg, there's Great Scale Show the week after York. I'll be running trains with some good friends of ours. So we'll be in good hands. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Got lots of cool stuff coming up. I'll be filming that whole experience with that high rail group at Timonium. So it's gonna be great. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Hopefully not everyone's up drinking and stuff. I know it's St. Patrick's weekend. It's the weekend before. It's always the holiday. That's why I went with the green tonight behind me. But anyways, guys, it's been a great live stream. I just have to get ready to pack up for the night. And tomorrow I'll be up here filming some content for you guys. So hopefully we can. I plan to film like 2 videos or so. So one should be available tomorrow afternoon. I plan on just talking about some pieces in the collection, maybe my GP9s we just ran, stuff like that. And we'll just go through it and just have fun, post some random stuff. And earlier, like I said, guys, we're going to start doing some digital content with some computer end stuff, like just fun and games on the computer. Maybe me doing some like ridiculous things on Train Sim. We'll have fun. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for stopping. We had like 50 people at one point. So thank you guys. Until next time, everyone, happy railroading. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Be careful out there, guys. If you're driving around, it's a big drinking weekend. So just be careful. Anyways, guys, we'll see ya. Have a good night.